speak to him?
Just a few words. Lila.
Crane, why? How could you do this to me?
That family of yours, you did worse to me, much worse.
Only in our own defense. All you wanted was my money.
Perhaps in the beginning, but it wouldn't. It didn't matter. Your father would never have let me stay married to you.
So why must you punish me and my children who's never done anything to you?
Too late.
The papers, Crane.
No. Too late.
It's not too late, Crane. You can still help me.
No.
Oh, please, Crane, if you ever had any feeling for me, please tell me where those papers are.
You are not seeing anyone.
You mean I don't get to meet the guy who sent me to jail for the last 2 weeks? Don't worry, I don't want to finish him off. I just want to shake his hand.
Baldwin, I really don't have time for you.
That's funny, because that's all you had for me while I was in jail. I want to talk to... No, in fact, I demand to talk to this guy, Scorpio.
Talk to Heather. She has the whole story.
Yeah, well, I find it hard to believe that our police commissioner would subject an innocent girl to a homicidal maniac.
You're referring to the setup, of course.
Yeah, where do you get off endangering her life like that?
Scotty.
No one forced her.
That's not the way I heard it.
I volunteered, Scotty.
That's because he threatened you.
No one threatened anyone. I needed help, and Heather was the logical candidate.
You handled this in an unethical manner, and if I wanted to pursue it, you could find yourself in big trouble.
Now who's making threats?
Well, police commissioners have lost their jobs for a lot less than that.
Does this police commissioner look particularly worried?
Well, you ought to worry about it. You ought to be thinking about suffering the consequences here.
Were you prepared to suffer the consequences if I hadn't gone through with it?
Me?
You needed Tolliver's confession a damn sight more than I did. Not only did that prove him guilty, it also proved you innocent.
Yeah, but you knew I was innocent right from the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah, that wouldn't have stopped me from holding you till I got my man.
I love the way you run the department. You know, first thing I thought that you just threw the book out. Now I don't think you ever read it.
Come on, Scotty. Let's just leave. Look, you're out of jail, and the murderer's been caught.
Yes, for which I am truly grateful to Heather.
I bet you are.
I want her out of here right now.
Oh, out. You don't really mean that, Monica.
Oh, yes, I do. You never got an invitation.
Well, we heard there was an open party, so thought we'd drop by.
Well, it isn't. It's a private party, so drop out.
Oh, come on, won't you even let us dry off?
No way. I want you out of here, Heather. What were you planning to do? Just wander around and look for another innocent victim that you could point your finger at?
Well, if I didn't know better, I would be continuing to point it at you.
Get out of here, you lying tramp.
You don't know the whole story.
I know enough.
Do you know that it was Heather that helped me trap Tolliver?
Heather doesn't do anything except if it's going to help her hide.
Perhaps, but in the sordid process, she saved a few others, namely yours, Edward's, and Alan's.
I don't care. I want her out of here, and I want her to take you with her.
Well, we're going, Monica. Don't worry about that. First, I want Scorpio to tell me what's going to happen to this Tolliver guy.
Well, if it interests you, first you'll be taken to hospital and then charged. Of course, if he requests a lawyer, I'll throw up your name.
Well, thank you, but there's a conflict of interest there.
Which is?
I want to see this guy burn just as much as you do, Scorpio. We'll see you around. Thank you for the hospitality. Do it again sometime.
No, you won't.
Come on, Scotty.
She was a big help to me.
You are shivering.
Oh, I'm okay.
Well, now you go upstairs and get out of those wet clothes or you'll catch your death.
I'm fine. I'm having too much fun down here.
Do you want me to get rough with you?
Now, you're not going to hit a poor innocent country boy now, are you?
Oh, I've been known to swat a rich one if provoked.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to go upstairs to Monica's bedroom. It's the third door on the left.
But Stella, I did not think I was going to spend the night here. I've got nothing with me.
Oh, well, I'll get you dry clothes. Just get out of those wet ones. Now, you scooped.
Yes, ma'am.
Not much of a welcome, was it?
Oh, stop apologizing, Grant. I'm having a wonderful time.
You're kidding.
Well, maybe not wonderful, but interesting. You know, I like a little adventure now and then. It keeps life interesting.
I'm not exactly sure I'd call this an adventure.
Oh, I would.
Oh,
Celia.
I'm coming.
What happened?
Oh, Maggie, would you excuse us?
Perhaps I'd better wait until you're all together.
Oh, yeah, all right. Everyone's in the den. Come on.
Telling you if he hasn't got the papers, the best thing would be for him to croak.
Yeah, then we spend the rest of our lives wondering which rock they're under and who's going to find them next. No, my boy, there are hundreds of Tollivers out there just waiting to swoop down on the $250,000 millions.
Mother.
Okay, come on, Lila. Give it to us straight.
It's no good, dear. Even though he's convinced he's going to die, he won't budge.
You appeal to his conscience.
I mean, did you plead with him, Lila?
I did everything but go down on my knees, but poor Crane seems to suffer from the same misguided attitude as the rest of this family. Money is his only object.
And he didn't do it out of spite or revenge.
Well, apparently he's only interested in the $2 million.
But he can't still think that he's going to get it.
No, but he seems positive that it should end this way, with him in control. Oh, I'm sorry, Edward. I tried. I really tried. You know, it's strange. From the outside, it's hard to recognize him as the same Crane that I used to know. But there's something in his eyes. That sparkle. I remember it so well. It was bewitching even then. I suppose some things never change. Well, good night, everybody. I'm very tired. I really must go to bed.
I will take you up.
Thank you, dear.
Don't know how much longer we can wait.
Moving him ourselves is totally out of the question. That bullet is lodged next to a vital organ.
Oh,
Lie still. Just lie still.
Lila,
She's not here.
I won't ever tell her that.
We will, but you lie still. Just relax. No. Soft. Easily.
I was prepared for something, but I didn't expect anything like this.
Neither did I.
What happened?
We trapped him into a confession at Susan's, but Scotty surprised me and Tolliver got away.
You the one who shot him?
Yeah.
You didn't have any choice.
Oh, I suppose not. If this damn storm hadn't come along, I'd have had him in jail by now instead of lying there bleeding to death.
You caught him. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I suppose you're right. There's still a few missing pieces.
What?
Something which is making the Quartermains act very suspiciously.
Alan, will you please sit down? You're making me nervous.
You think Scorpio knows about the papers?
Well, he must have. How else could he have figured everything out?
I'm talking about the exact contents. I know he knows about the blackmail. I'm talking about details now.
Well, he knows enough, probably too much, which is why we have to find the papers first.
Well, at least Jimmy Lee's being quiet.
Well, for the time being, anyway.
Why shouldn't he be? He got what he came after. According to you now, he's one of us.
Look, I'm going to forget that you said that.
Don't bother, it's true.
Alan, that boy will always be an imposter for me, in my eyes. I mean, what I did tonight was only a part of some unfortunate charade that I was forced to take a part in.
Are you going to take back your offer of employment?
No, not until he accepts it, which I seriously doubt that he will.
Oh.
Anyway, he is not the important matter right now. What is important is the papers.
What happens if Tolliver dies and he doesn't tell anybody about the papers?
Well, then we're just going to have to live with the possibility they could always resurface.
Or the security that they're lost forever.
No, no. Papers like that don't just disappear. They're just like relatives. Just about the time you think you've got rid of them, they pop up again.
There it is.
Well, I guess we better be on hand for this.
After you, sir.
Tell him we're going to have to act fast. He's going to be here any minute. Give us a hand, please.
Oh, of course, yes.